Hi friends, it's Erin from LizzieandErin.com. Tonight I've got another cute craft for you guys. Here's all the supplies that I'm going to use for this craft. We're going to use a pizza pan from Dollar Tree. We're also going to use this Hello wooden plaque from Dollar Tree as well. Some floral that I got off of a garland from Hobby Lobby. And we're also going to use some lamb's ear that I got from Walmart. Okay, so now I'm going to be using my white apple barrel paint to paint our pizza pan. I would normally tell you to use chalk paint to paint a surface like this, but in this case, I'm only going to be using this as a sign. I'm not going to be putting anything on top of it that would scrape the paint. So I'm just fine using apple barrel paint for this project. It's going to take about 3 coats to get it completely covered. And in between, you'll see me drying it. I will be using my heat gun from Harbor Freight. Also, this is important to add that you want to make sure that your first coat is completely dry before you move on to coat number 2. Because if it's not dry, when you go to brush on coat number 2, you will just smear the paint and it will just make a mess and it'll take you a whole lot longer. So make sure that first coat is completely dry before you move on to coat number 2. As you can see, it took 3 complete coats of the apple barrel acrylic paint to get my pizza pan completely covered. This is the last and final coat, and now I will dry it with my heat gun again, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now we're going to use our Waverly Antique Wax that you can get from Walmart, and we are going to use it to stain our wooden Hello plaque that we got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to completely cover the Hello sign, making sure to get all the nooks and crannies, the sides of my letters, the tops and the bottoms. Okay, now we will be using my Waverly chalk paint. The color is ink. It's basically just black paint. It's just what I had on hand. You can use any kind of black paint that you have. And we're just gonna go around our pizza pan and we are just gonna randomly add little stripes of the black paint to make it look like chipped, worn, old enamelware. And we're just gonna be completely random with where we're putting our marks. Sometimes we're gonna put long marks, sometimes we're gonna put little marks. Just be completely random and don't stress it. It's gonna look great in the end. Okay, now that we're done with that part, we're gonna make sure that all of our black paint that we just added to our project is completely dry before we move on to the next part. We don't want our black paint to smear, so make sure that's completely dry. Now we're gonna use our burlap. This roll of burlap right here is from Walmart, and I'm just gonna use one strip of it. And then also we're gonna use this black and white buffalo plaid. This was left over from my Christmas ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby. We're gonna layer them on top of each other. I'm gonna also make sure that I cut them, the strips a little bit longer than the pizza pan, because ultimately we're gonna glue it around the back side of the pizza pan. So first I'm gonna start with just a strip of hot glue right there along the edge of my pizza pan. I'm gonna get that nice and secure. Then when we move over here to the other side, I'm gonna kind of pull it a little bit tight just to make sure that it's a straight line across the pizza pan before I go and glue it down. And then I'm just gonna hold it in place until it's completely dry. Now we're gonna find the center part of our burlap and we are going to hot glue our buffalo plaid ribbon on top of that. Okay, now we're gonna flip the pan over and we are going to secure the burlap and the ribbon to the back side of our pan. Okay, now we're gonna find the placement for our Hello wooden plaque. And this is about the point where I realized that the brown for the Hello plaque was just not gonna work. It was getting lost in the pattern of the ribbon. So I decided to make a change and I went with painting it completely white to make it pop just a little bit more. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna paint my Hello plaque with white apple barrel acrylic paint. And at first I thought I was just gonna dry brush some white paint on there, but then ultimately I ended up painting the whole thing white and it looked awesome. As you can see, painting it white made a world of difference when I laid it back down on top of the ribbon. It really made it pop, and so I think this was the best choice. Okay, so now I am figuring out my placement for my floral, and I like where I laid my lamb's ear, so we're gonna go ahead and secure that down with some hot glue. I'm gonna hold it in place until it dries, and then I'm gonna go through and just kind of secure a few leaves here and there to make sure it stays in place. I also forgot to mention that this is lamb's ear from Walmart, and it was one stem, and I believe it was $2. And I basically just separated the stems, and then I connected them together, just like you see in the picture there. I twisted them together, twisted these stems together, and then just hot glued it in place. Now we're gonna add some filler, raffia. I wanted something else, something needed to just kind of fill in some of the space, and so I went to my trusty raffia and just wrapped that up a little bit, twisted it around, and then I secured it with some twine before I hot glued it in place. Now we'll add our floral, and then we'll be all done with our floral part of this project. If you missed this part at the beginning, these flowers came off of a garland that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I just pulled 2 of them off of the garland, and I'm attaching them to our pan now with hot glue. Okay, and lastly, I'm gonna secure my Hello plaque from Dollar Tree. We're gonna secure that in place. We're just gonna put some hot glue on there and place it right down on top of the ribbon and just hold it in place. I still can't believe that this is just a pizza pan from the Dollar Tree, you guys, and a wooden plaque from the Dollar Tree, some floral that I had on hand, and some ribbon, and it looks amazing, you guys. Now I wanted to add a hanger to the top of our little sign here, so I just grabbed my drill with my drill bit and drilled 2 holes into the pizza pan. It went through pretty easy, guys, so anybody can do this part. Then the ribbon that I'm going to use is Dollar Tree ribbon, and I added a little bit of hot glue to the ends of the ribbon so that they would have little points on the end. You can see me doing that right here. And then I just twisted them up to make them have a point so that they would go through the holes there. I tied a few knots, and then I measured how long I wanted the hanger to be, and then finished it off, tying some more knots, and voila, we have a hanger. I I just love how this project turned out, you guys. I still cannot believe it's a pizza pan from Dollar Tree and a wooden hello plaque from Dollar Tree, and some paint and some floral. It's just amazing. You guys, make sure that next time you're at Dollar Tree, grab your pizza pan and grab that hello plaque, and you can make this too. It was easy and fun and totally affordable. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys are following our Facebook page. Make sure you're also following us on Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest. Also, check out our store at LizzieandAaronDesigns.com. And thanks for watching, guys. See y'all soon. Bye.